It's high school playoff baseball on your home for local high school sports, 99 The Wave, and radio on the go on YouTube. I'm John Moikel coming to you from George Wilhelm Sports Complex in Grundy Center. Tonight, it is the semifinal round of Class 2A District 13. And Grundy Center is playing host to Aplington-Parkersburg as these two NICL teams will meet to try to keep their seasons alive. Once again, welcome to tonight's broadcast as it's the second meeting between the teams here this season. The first time these teams met back on June 12th, it was an 11-1 Grundy Center victory on this field. So the Spartans will look to do the same here tonight and advance to the district final coming up on Saturday. Meanwhile, the Falcons will look to pull off the road upset against the top-seeded Spartans. The winner will play in Saturday's district final once again against West Marshall, which just defeated South Hardin in the game before this one here at George Wilhelm Sports Complex. So that was a pretty decent game between the Tigers and the Trojans, formerly of the NICL, now of the Heart of Iowa Conference. Looks like we'll probably have our first pitch around 7:45 p.m. Got some interviews to play for you here. First of all, I'm going to play an interview I did last night with a couple of AP players, including Kingston Holman and Colbin Hoppenworth. They described the victory over Hudson 8-4 in a game played over at South Hardin last night. How are you guys feeling after that sixth run inning to come out on top and advance on to the next round tomorrow night?
It definitely feels really good to come down here and, be able to start a game kind of a little earlier than normal, But it was a really good game for us. I'd say that we can definitely work on defensively a lot of stuff. But otherwise, I think we put the bat to the ball towards the end of the night, and I think that's what brought us back into the game.
I know God is good, and I give him all the glory for that. And I just know that we couldn't have done it without him, just this opportunity to play. And just the brothers we're surrounded with, we're very fortunate to be surrounded by just such a great group of people. And we were very fortunate just to have that fight in us, because when it comes down, like for me, especially senior, like last game. So it's like I want to leave everything I can on this field. Lord, I pray that you're glorified. And I think he was glorified tonight, and his will was definitely done. So to God be the glory.
Totally agree.
For most of the game, there were some struggles out there, some errors and things like that. Hudson was in front most of the way, but then there was that sixth inning where just about everyone contributed. How did you guys describe how you were able to get going offensively in that sixth inning?
So I'm going to say that like a small throw can go a long way, because just one little error can make all the difference. But we just had positive energy most of the time, all the night. So I just think that really helped us in the sixth inning to come back and play the rest of the game that we did.
It's all about intent. We've always had that sixth inning fight in us, and I knew it was coming, so I was pretty excited for that sixth inning to come. And just the way it ended up, though, I was really happy with it. And couldn't have gone any better. To God be the glory.
Mm-hmm. And you had 3 or 4 RBIs in this one. What were things going like for you at the plate up there tonight?
My plate approach was, I'm a senior, so this potentially could be my last game. So it's like, Lord, thank you for this opportunity that you're giving me at the plate. And Lord, I just pray that if it is your will, give me a hit. And then if it is your will, Father God, help me to get this second hit. If it's your will, help me to get this third hit. And I just felt I was at more peace, and just my approach and intent, it was all playing for the Lord. Therefore, it took all pressure off myself. So it was kind of nice.
Mm-hmm. And Kingston, for you on the mound tonight, complete game, 13 strikeout performance. Really were able to help slam the door there late in the game. What was going well for you up there tonight?
So I just kind of had to tell myself, stay calm, keep throwing strikes on the mound, make sure I know my defense has me. So just had to keep a positive mindset on the mound, and that's what led me to throw those 13 Ks. So.
When it comes to bouncing back from some of those mistakes, a few errors in the field, some miscues and things like that, how are you guys able to kind of rally after those kinds of things and not let that be too much of a downer for you guys in a game like this?
It's baseball. Mistakes are bound to happen. I kind of think about like football. If there's like errors for football, it would be the same exact thing. If we kept track of errors, a lot of people would be in their heads more. So I feel like baseball is the same thing, but they do keep track of errors. So I feel like it's just shaking it and goldfish memory, just getting the next one, because they're bound to happen. It's baseball. It's a hard sport.
And like I said in the past, the energy, just that makes all the difference. So, yeah.
All right. Any thoughts on taking on Grundy Center tomorrow night and what it might take to pull off the win tomorrow?
I just think, once again, intent. Know who you're playing for, because when you're playing for something greater than yourself, it takes a lot of pressure off you, and then just smiling, because look at the blessings we were able to play this game. I'm surrounded by such a great group of boys that I get to go play this game with. So I just think it's together, play together, and then I think that things will, if it's God's will, things would unfold for us. So
Keep the positive energy. I think we can breeze through tomorrow, because we've played way better baseball than tonight. So if we just keep that energy. So.
All right, once again, those were AP players Kingston Holman and Colbin Hoppenworth after their victory over Hudson last night in the first round of the postseason. I'm going to take a quick timeout. I've got an interview with Grundy Center head coach Pat Brown, so we'll play that here in just a moment. But it's AP and Grundy Center baseball coming up in the playoffs here in just a little bit on 99 The Wave and Radio on the Go on YouTube.
Did you know Murphy's does water softeners? That's right. Check with Murphy's Heating and Plumbing for water right softeners and filtered drinking water systems for your home. Soft water is important for washing and bathing, and great tasting drinking water. Well, everyone loves that. Get your water right water softener or drinking water system today in Hampton at Murphy's. Also with water heaters, new toilets, furnace filters, and more in stock.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
It's Aplington-Parkersburg and Grundy Center playoff baseball coming up here in just a little while on 99 The Wave and Radio on the Go on YouTube. Last week after their regular season finale, I got a chance to talk to Grundy Center head coach Pat Brown about the regular season as a whole and what it's going to take for success here in the playoffs. Grundy Center baseball coach Pat Brown joins me right now on Radio on the Go Sports as the regular season has come to a close. Spartans went 16-4 in the regular season. Not only that, also won another North Iowa Cedar League championship. Coach, appreciate the time here today. As always, how would you describe winning another NICL title, though this one's certainly a little more important with all 15 teams together in one division rather than the three pods. This one definitely is a big accomplishment for you guys.
It definitely is. The NICL is no slouch. There's a lot of good teams, top to bottom, and records don't really necessarily show that. There were some teams that had some disappointing years. I know they were hoping and wanting for more. But, all in all, out of those 15 teams, there's a lot of good baseball players. And, the thing that we've talked about with the kids, we were rolling really good, and then we had a couple of hiccups, some, devastating losses. And, when you play a football game or a basketball game, I mean, pretty much the records are going to dictate who wins for the most part. A really good team very rarely loses to a team that's considerably not as good. But in baseball, I mean, anything at any given time could happen, and that's part of the reason why AP, they beat Wapsie Valley to help us actually win the title. We had a tough loss to GR and a tough loss to AGWSR. And then a mishap with some rain and lost to Union as well. But, there's no excuses about that, they were just better than us that day, and they beat us. And luckily we won the games that we needed to win, and we got a little help down the road.
Absolutely. And coming down the stretch of the regular season, you did have that tough loss against Gladbrook Rhinebeck, really good test against a strong Roland Story team. Then you were able to rattle off 4 straight here to close the regular season, including that avenging a loss against AGWSR by beating those guys 10-9. Just how would you describe kind of this last week or so of the regular season, really picking up some steam going into the playoffs here?
Well, I mean, I think just what you said, we picked up some steam. We had a tough week. We lost that game to GR, and then we had to turn around and we didn't know at that point after losing that game. It's like, how are we going to get through this week? Ended up playing Roland Story really tough. They're an extremely good baseball team. They got a lot of dudes, a lot of kids that play a lot of travel baseball and or have played a lot of travel baseball. And, we played them really tough. And I think the guys saw that, hey, this isn't a big deal. We're a better team than what we thought we were. And then we just kind of carried that momentum, even after a loss, into a dogfight with AGWSR, who obviously didn't give up. They wanted to beat us as well. A bit of a rivalry there. We ran out of pitching, and Carson Lobby came in and we're like, Carson, hey, here's the deal, man. Like, all you got to do is throw strikes. We've got a lead. We're going to keep the lead. If we have to get into a slugfest, we'll get into a slugfest, and that's kind of what happened. But he didn't walk guys, and that's all we could ask for him. And then eighth grader Breton Feisley came in and got the game finished. And we ended up with the win. It's kind of a blur. You play 20 games in 6 weeks, and you kind of lose track of where you're at. But then we had Hampton Dumont. We were able to take care of them. We had Hudson, and we had a good Don Bosco team to end the year regular season wise. And then now, in all reality, we've got a clean slate. We're 0-0. We don't have any wins right now. And we're going to get, paired up against an AP or a Hudson team who are both dangerous, and then on the other side, you got South Hardin and Sumner Fred, who we've both played, and we played them both. They're both good and have the ability to beat each other. And then West Marshall on they got the bye in the 2 seed, who's, traditionally always really good. So we've got a lot of good baseball teams ahead of us, but I think the guys are locked in. We came in yesterday inside, and we're inside right now this morning. Just go over some hitting, do some things like that, and then send them away. Take a little time apart. You're around people all the time, and as much as you love to be around people, sometimes it's nice to get a break from people. So they're going to hopefully have a good, fun, safe 4th of July weekend, and the coaching staff's going to do the same. Come back Monday for practice and roll them out again on Tuesday.
Yes, sir. Just a couple things left for you. You guys obviously have that first round bye, so no games here this weekend. You'll play on Tuesday instead. Just thinking back throughout the regular season as a whole here, any kind of big areas of growth or areas of improvement you saw this team make here throughout the year?
I'm not sure exactly where we're sitting hitting-wise, but we're above 300. I do know that. And anytime you can hit, up towards 350, you're going to win a lot of games. So our hitting's improved. Our defense has been a little bit sketchy at times. With those games that we did lose, we had just way too many mistakes, too many base on balls. And the guys are kind of locking in a little bit, playing better defense. Pitchers doing a better job throwing strikes. And then our hitting, we kind of were a little bit of a funk, and I think hopefully we've hit our way out of that. And now you just got to get locked in, and now's when, the success that these kids have had in general, you just hope that carries over, and winning is contagious. And I've said it a million times, and people probably hate it, but, winners win, and that's what these kids do.
That and gritty beats pretty, right? That's your kind of your other big one.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, absolutely. It doesn't matter if it's a gritty win or a pretty win. A win's a win. And this is the time of year that you got to be gritty. I mean, just flat out got to be gritty, because it doesn't matter what it looks like. We're playing for the next day. And if it's an ugly win, it's still a win. And that's what these kids do.
That's right. What do you think are going to be the ultimate X factors for your team in postseason play here? What's got to continue to go right for you guys to continue this thing and keep moving on?
I think the big thing is just our pitching has to be strong. We have to, you pitch the contact at times. Sometimes you got to understand that, that maybe the lower half of the order, you can't get too fancy. You just got to hope they roll one over for a ground ball or a pop fly. Those are the walks that end up killing you. And then just taking good at-bats, recognizing if a pitcher's struggling. With the pitch count, it's always good to, don't swing at pitches that you can't do damage with. Let that pitcher accumulate some pitches, get them in trouble to where they're running against the pitch count. And then, basically you're patient in there. You can do it and swing at something you can do damage with.
All right, Coach, just about out of time here today, but any final thoughts you'd like to share about the team at this time?
No, extremely proud. 6 straight conference titles is a pretty big deal for the guys. It's a pretty big deal for the program. And then, just winning the first one with 15 teams is pretty, it's historic. It's the first time it's been done, and our kids were able to be a part of that, and I'm just happy to be a part of it as well.
You bet. That's Grundy Center baseball coach Pat Brown here on Radio On The Go Sports. Appreciate the time as always, Coach, and best luck here in postseason play next week.
You betcha. Thanks, Jen.
All right, once again, that was Grundy Center head coach Pat Brown talking about his team season as a whole and keys to success in a postseason play. The head coaches are meeting at home play with the umpires right now. That's Pat Brown and Brett Cluspies. I'm going to go ahead and introduce the starting lineup. We'll start with the road team, AP. Leading off and pitching is junior Wes Shirk. Batting second and playing third base is senior Sully Jansen. Batting third and playing shortstop is sophomore Jackson Cluspies. Batting fourth and playing left field is junior Rylan Asher. Batting fifth and playing second base is junior Mick Steggy. Batting sixth and playing right field is junior Kingston Holman. Batting seventh and playing center field is junior Luke Jacobson. Batting eighth and playing first base is senior Colbin Hoppenworth. Batting ninth and DH is sophomore Lincoln Evans. And now for the home team, Grundy Center, leading off and pitching is senior Judd Jarofsky. Batting second and playing center field is senior Braden Davey. Batting third and catching, senior Pete Lebo.
First, before we get started this
Batting
evening,
fourth
I'd like to
and playing
introduce
shortstop
batting orders for both
is
teams,
junior
starting with the
Ethan
Falcons.
Meester.
Batting first and pitching,
Batting
number
fifth
one, Wes
and
Shirk.
playing first base is senior Ryder Slifer. Batting sixth playing left field is junior Hayden Gertis. Batting seventh and playing right field is freshman Mason Tatey. Batting eighth and playing DH is eighth grader Asher Luderman. Batting ninth playing second base is sophomore Carson Lauby. Once again, Judd Jarofsky takes the mound for Grundy Center, and Wes Shirk is taking the mound for Aplington-Parkersburg. I'm going to take a quick timeout, and we'll have our first pitch between AP and Grundy Center next.
Better file that report. The clock's winding down. Good.
Christensen Jewelry of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
There's a
We are moments away from tonight's first pitch between Aplington-Parkersburg and Grundy Center. It is a Class 2A District 13 semifinal. Winner of this one will advance to take on West Marshall coming up on Saturday night in the district final. And Judd Jarofsky is out on the mound delivering his final warm-up pitches here today. By the way, the final score of that one was West Marshall 10, South Hardin 6. And there was a little bit of an upset elsewhere in the NICL tonight as Columbus Catholic has defeated Dike New Hartford 7-6. That is an interesting final score over in Dyersville tonight. So the Wolverines have their season come to a close definitely a lot earlier than they had hoped. So Columbus advancing to the district final coming up on Saturday night. Last night in the games that got teams here to tonight, Aplington-Parkersburg defeated Hudson 8-4. Over in South Hardin, the Tigers defeated Sumner Fredericksburg 18-7. So as long as if Grundy Center does come out on top here tonight, they would highly likely host on Saturday. That'll all be made official either late tonight or sometime tomorrow. But business to take care of between now and then. If AP were to win, it might go to West Marshall, but we will see. We are ready to roll, and Judge Jarofsky fires the first pitch. Hits the outside part of the strike zone for strike number 1 called. And we are underway here at 7:52 p.m. 0-1 here to Wes Shirk, left-handed batter to lead off the top of the first inning for the Falcons. That one clips the bottom right part of the zone for strike 2 called. And just like that, it's an 0-2 count here from Judge Jarofsky to get us going here in the top of the first. Kicks and delivers, swing and a miss, and a 3-pitch strikeout to get things rolling here tonight in this district semifinal.
Third baseman number 2, Sully Jansen.
And now it's Sully Jansen, and this guy is dangerous. Batting average of .508 on the season, on base percentage of .660. Both those among the tops in the NICL. Leading the Falcons with that batting average as well. No one else bats over .400. So he steps into the right-handed batter's box. Jarofsky delivers the first pitch in there for strike number 1. A nice fastball once again. 0-1 here to Sully Jansen, the number 2 batter in this AP lineup. That one hits the outside part of the zone as well. 0-2 here to Jansen.
Leave it out there.
Jarofsky gets the sign from Lebo behind the plate. Kick and delivery. That one misses outside for ball number 1, the first ball of the game. Tonight's game time weather conditions, 82 degrees, mostly sunny. Wind is out of the south at 4 miles per hour, gusts up to 6. That one outside for ball number 2, and it evens up the count here to Jansen. Spartans haven't played in nearly a week. Last time they were in action was last Wednesday night when they defeated Don Bosco in the regular season finale. Bouncer up the middle, and Sully Jansen is on board with a base hit for the Falcons. Out into shallow center field as Braden Davey returns back to the infield. And AP gets a base runner here in the top of the first inning. Number 3 batter in the Falcon lineup, Jackson Cluspies, will step up to the plate right here. And he had a big hit last night in the 6th inning, had 3 RBIs on 1 swing of the bat to help AP open the game up against Hudson in that first-round postseason game over at South Hardin. Here's the first pitch, just outside for ball number 1 here from Jarofsky. And Judd on the season here, the ace pitcher for Grundy Center, an ERA of 0.35 in 40 and a third innings pitched. Opponents batting 111 against him. Cluspies gets a piece of this one. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Entering the game, 69 strikeouts, only 7 walks issued on the season by Judd Jarofsky, and just 2 earned runs against. Those are elite numbers right there. Jarofsky peers over and looks at the runner at first. That's Sully Jansen, delivers the pitch. Cluspies pops it up, playable shallow left field. There's Meester, the shortstop, out to the outfield grass, gets underneath it, reaches up, and makes the squeeze for the second out.
Next up at the Falcons, the left
Jansen
fielder,
remains
number 9,
at first,
Rylan
and now it's the
Asher.
cleanup batter, Rylan Asher, junior left fielder here tonight for the Falcons. See what he can do with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Batting .268 on the season. And he was 1 for 3 last night against Hudson. Here's the kick and the delivery from Jarofsky. Fouled back into the fence. It's no balls and 1 strike. Over in the other district, that's District 14, which is the district that the district champion out of this district will match up with in the sub-state final. Continue that after this pitch here from Jarofsky, 0-1. And a swing and a miss here by Asher. Those district semifinals are taking place in Carroll tonight. Kemper Catholic is hosting Alta Aurelia. Knights have a 1-0 lead into the second inning there. And Ridgeview was taking on East Sac County. They have not posted the final score of that one yet. That one just misses. Spartans thought that was going to be a strike call. Some of them started taking off toward the dugout, but it'll be 1-2 now to Asher with 2 outs at the top of the first inning. Jarofsky looks over at Jansen at first base. 1-2, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's a drop third strike. Lebo tries to tag him. Now he throws down to first base, and that will be out number 3. So they do record the out. And in that half inning, Aplington-Parkersburg got no runs on 1 hit with no errors and 1 left on. 1 half inning is complete. It's Aplington-Parkersburg 0. Grundy Center coming to the plate.
Kind of magic to making memories. to finding time for the little things and the big things, the new things, and the things you'll do over and over again. It's the magic of a job well done and a well-deserved day of rest, of living life to the fullest with the people you'd never want to live without. Fairway, closed on Sunday, open for life.
Dumont Tell.
The bottom of the first inning is coming up here at George Wilhelm Sports Complex. Aplington-Parkersburg 0. Grundy Center coming to the plate for the first time tonight. Judd Jarofsky, Braden Davey, and Pete Lebo are all guaranteed to bat here in the bottom of the first inning. Stoked you're with us here tonight on 99 The Wave and Radio on the Go on YouTube. Happy to bring you some postseason baseball coverage. Shout out to Matt Lindemann over here for helping us get set up with the video broadcast here tonight as well. Always great to be able to provide that here, especially in postseason play. Well, Judd Jarofsky will be the leadoff batter here for Grundy Center, and what a year he has had at the plate. A .596 batting average. That is the best in all of Class 2A and the fourth best in the state of Iowa among all classes. The on-base percentage is .701. So if you need a guy on base, Judd Jarofsky is your man. So he'll come up to the right-handed batter's box to get things rolling in the bottom of the first inning for the Spartans as Wes Shirk takes the mound for Aplington-Parkersburg. 1.54 is his ERA in 36 1/3 innings pitched on the season. 8th appearance, 6th start. And he kicks and delivers the lefty. First pitch is in there for strike one call to Jarofsky. 0-1 count here from Wes Shirk. Falcons throwing their ace here tonight. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. 45 strikeouts, 13 walks issued on the season here for Shirk. And that one down and away for ball number one. Gets away from Elijah Ogle, the catcher, out to the backstop. When these teams met in the regular season, it was an 11-1 victory by Grundy Center here on this field as Shirk delivers ball number two to even up the count at 2-2. Shirk did not pitch in that game. Mick Stege was the starter. They also brought in Jackson Klespies and Taylor Huddle that night. Here's the 2-2 to Jarofsky, and he bounced it down the third baseline, just goes foul, as Pat Brown has to dance out of the way of that one. So West Marshall beat South Hardin 10-6 earlier in the evening here at George Wilhelm Sports Complex. So West Marshall is on to the district final on Saturday. And this one fouled back. Remains a 2-2 count here to Jarofsky. Winner of this one will take on the Trojans on Saturday night in the district final. Entering tonight, teams are 3 wins away from a state tournament appearance. This one up and away, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to Jarofsky. So whoever wins tonight will need 2 more wins to get to state, which will be at Merchants Park in Carroll. Full count now to Jarofsky. Shirk kicks and delivers, and a swing and a miss. So that'll bring up Braden Davey. Here with one out in the bottom of the first inning.
Number 5, Braden Davey.
This dude recently signed with UNI Track and Field. So he'll be heading there this fall and competing for the Panthers next spring. 266 batting average, 382 on base percentage, 17 hits, 64 at-bats on the season. And a little bit of breaking ball here from Shirk, misses for ball number 1. It's 1-0 here to Davey, a number 2 batter in this Spartan lineup. And a swing and a miss, it's 1-1. Eight extra base hits on the season for Davey. 6 doubles, 1 triple, 1 home run. Outside for ball number 2, and now it's 2-1. And he gets a piece of this one here. Now 2-2 to Braden Davey. As the Falcons will look to get through this top part of the order without much damage done, especially if they're able to get Davey out here. Here's the 2-2. And a bouncer toward third. It's gloved by Jansen. Throw across the diamond is on time for the 5-3 ground outs. 2 down, bottom 1, and it brings up Pete Lebo. Colors of the game tonight. AP has got the red jerseys this time around with white numbers and text. White pants with pinstripes on them. White cleats. White helmets with red bills. Lebo batting left-handed, steps into the batter's box. 2 outs, bottom 1, and Shirk delivers. That one outside. Gets away from Ogle for ball number 1. All white look tonight for Grundy Center. White jerseys with maroon numbers and text. Spartan logos on each sleeve. White pants with narrow stripes down the sides. Maroon socks with white stripes on them. White cleats and maroon batting helmets. 1-0 here to Lebo. That one misses outside for ball 2. And this one blasted toward right field. Holman and Jacobson on the run. It's back toward the fence, and that is out of here. A home run by Pete Lebo to right center field. And Grundy Center takes a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first inning. Rounds third base. His teammates come to greet him at the plate. And how about that for senior Pete Lebo, blasting his 3rd home run of the season to put the Spartans on the board. 2 outs, bottom of the first inning, and Ethan Meester comes up to the plate, batting cleanup tonight. Junior shortstop here for Grundy Center. AP defense had to be feeling pretty good after getting those first 2 outs there. But then Pete Lebo sends a yard shot to right center. 0-1 here to Ethan Meester. And slow bouncer down the third baseline in foul territory. It's now 0-2. And now the Falcons will see if they can retire the side on this pitch. Spartans look to keep the inning alive. Here's the 0-2 to Meester. Breaking ball upstairs, misses for ball number 1. And this one fouled out of play. One and 2 to Meester. Shirk winds up and delivers. That one up and in, and he evens up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 21 pitches in the inning already for Wes Shirk. On the other side, it was 15 for Judd Jarofsky. Fly ball left center toward the gap. Between Asher and Jacobson. That one lands behind Jacobson. Out toward the fence. Meester rounds first and is in there with a stand-up double. 2 extra base hits for Grundy Center here in the bottom of the first inning. And now Ryder Slifer, the number 5 batter, comes up to the plate, senior first baseman. Four doubles and 3 home runs on the year. That's actually tied for the team high with those 3 home runs. So you know this guy can make some solid contact. 19 RBIs. That's the 2nd most on the team, behind only Judd Jarofsky. Excuse me, 3rd most on the team, behind Jarofsky and Meester. And this one is up and in for ball number 1. And now Shirk looks back to the runner at second base. Here's the pitch. And popped up in foul territory, out of play. Now 1-1 to Slifer. Should he reach, it would be Hayden Gertis on deck, Mason Tatey in the hole. Ball and a strike here to Slifer. That one clips the outside part of the zone. Strike 2 called here from Shirk. Pretty packed house here tonight for this one. Exactly what you want to see for some playoff baseball action. Shirk looking back to second. Here's the pitch. Down and away for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom 1. And here it comes. It's a drop third strike. Now Ogle chasing it down in foul territory, throws down to first base to record the third and final out of the bottom of the first inning. So Grundy Center scores 1 run on 2 hits with no errors and 1 left on. We'll head to the second. It's Grundy Center 1, Aplington-Parkersburg 0.
Company has been in business for over 120 years. Their 8-person staff has a combined total of over 135 years of experience providing high-quality service to the area. They currently provide broadband and streaming video services to several area communities in Butler and Franklin counties. Dumont Telephone Company is currently investing millions of dollars into the latest technology, fiber to the home, to make sure all rural residents have access to a high-quality broadband and streaming video services.
Something exciting is growing on Iowa farms these days. Innovation. From tractors that seed, weed, and harvest with data-driven precision, to drones that scout or plant cover crops to protect soil and water. Even our animals live in smart homes with round-the-clock care. Technology keeps your food safer, water cleaner, and makes us more sustainable. Because what we do here benefits everyone here. Life on the farm makes everyone's life better.
We head to the top of the second inning. It's Grundy Center 1, Aplington-Parkersburg 0. Here in this 2A District 13 semifinal round game. It's Mick Steggy up to the plate for Aplington-Parkersburg. Swings through the first pitch, and it's no balls and 1 strike. Well, Grundy Center got on the board in the last half inning with a solo home run by Pete Lebo to right center field out toward the George Wilhelm parking lot. Swing and a miss here by Steggy as he chased that one, and it's no balls and 2 strikes now. Steggy, Holman, and Jacobson all guaranteed the 5, 6, and 7 batters here for the Falcons in the top of the second. And a swing and a miss. A 3-pitch strikeout to get us rolling here in the top of inning number 2. Now it's Kingston Holman. Got the start on the mound last night in AP's win over Hudson with a complete game as well. 3 strikeouts tonight for Judd Jarofsky so far. 1 hit given up, no walks issued. Here's the first pitch to Holman. He swings and misses. So 4 straight swinging strikes to get us rolling here in the top of the second. That one is called strike number 2. Good velocity that time by Jarofsky. Clipped the bottom part of the strike zone. And here comes the 0-2 upstairs for ball number 1 and a fastball. And again, Jarofsky's been putting up elite pitching numbers all season long. And a swing and a miss here by Holman. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the second inning. Back-to-back strikeouts right there.
The center fielder, number 8, Luke
Now it's Luke Jacobson. Batting for the first time tonight. Junior center fielder here for AP. He was 1 for 2 last night. Also had a sac bunt in the game. Also reached on an error, and he takes ball number 1 a little bit outside. On the season, Jacobson batting .182, but an on-base percentage of .385. This one was away for ball 2 and in the dirt. So not the greatest batting average, but pretty decent on-base percentage right there, .385. Getting on base in any way, shape, or form. And that one misses for ball number 3, and all of a sudden a 3-0 count. I believe our first 3-0 count of the game tonight. And that one is in there for strike 1 called. AP an even 500 on the season, 12-12. And we got timeout called by Jacobson. They got to 500 with that win over Hudson last night. Meanwhile, Grundy Center 16-4 on the year. That one clips the outside part of the strike zone, and now it's 3-2, a full count to Jacobson. that one in the dirt for ball number 4. And AP will have a base runner here with 2 outs at the top of the second inning. Colbin Hoppenworth now bats.
Next up for the Falcons, the first baseman, number 14, Colbin Hoppenworth.
And what a game he ended up having last night. A 3-for-3 performance, including 3 RBIs in that win over Hudson. Inside. Oh, it is going to be called strike number 1. Flip the inside part of the zone. Drovsky nods the head and delivers. This one bounces foul over toward the AP dugout. Now it's 0-2, and the Falcons will look to keep the inning alive. The Spartans look to send this thing to the bottom of the second. Outfield flag is motionless, so not much of any wind to speak of here in this one. Stagnant air. Check swing as that pitch was up high. Appeal to the base umpire, and he says no swing. So it'll be ball number 1 here to Hoppenworth. Grundy center 1, Aplington-Parkersburg 0. And a pickoff throw to first is not on time. Slifer tried applying the tag, but Jacobson was in there. Ooh. Just a little bit up and in here on that breaking pitch from Jarovsky. Looked like some sliding action. Now it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss to retire the side. So in that half inning, Aplington-Parkersburg got no runs on no hits with no errors and 1 left on. We'll head to the bottom of the second. It's Grundy Center 1, Aplington-Parkersburg 0 in this 2A District 13 semifinal.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
High school activities have given me the opportunity to get involved and make new friends.
Compete in sports that I love and meet new people.
Do something I love while building the programs in my community.
Not just be a role model off the court, but also be a role model on the court.
Make connections and meet new people.
They give me a reason to work hard and better myself for the future. Set good examples to the younger athletes.
Have a positive impact on my community.
Help us support Iowa high school activities.
Christensen Jewelry.
We head to the bottom of the second inning at George Wilhelm Sports Complex. It's Grundy Center 1, Aplington-Parkersburg 0. 6, 7, and 8 Badgers guaranteed. It's Gertis, Tatey, and Luderman. Wes Sherrick back out on the mound for the Falcons. And delivers the first pitch. Hits the top part of the strike zone on fastball for strike number 1 called. This one hit to right field, and it lands in front of Holman and gets behind him. Misplayed that one. Gertis rounding first base and into second base with a stand-up double. So a leadoff extra base hit to get the bottom of the second underway for the Grundy Center offense.
Now batting for the Spartans, the right fielder, number 10, Mason Tatey.
Mason Tatey now bats. Freshman right fielder, hitting .294 on the season, on base percentage of .478. Working with a man on second base right now. Shirk pivots that head back and forth and delivers the first pitch. Shows bunt and does bunt it toward the pitcher's mound. They throw it down to the third, try applying the tag, and they tag Gertis out. So they went for the sacrifice bunt, and it did not pay off. as Tatey gets on board, but not able to advance a base runner as Gertis gets tagged out. One out, bottom 2.
Asher Luderman.
So a bunt fielder's choice right there. 1-5 is going to be the put out. And Tatey on first. Now Asher Luderman, 8th grade designated hitter. Inside, has to back away from it. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Let's take a look at the NICL scoreboard here tonight. Earlier, first game here was a 10-6 West Marshall win over South Hardin. And Shirk kicks and delivers the 1-0. Change up in the zone for strike number 1. Clip the outside part. Over in Dyersville, Columbus Catholic beat Dyke Hartford 7-6. Up at Wapsie Valley, Don Bosco beat East Marshall 9-8. That's in Class 1A. And that one is inside for ball number 2. At walk-on, Denver beat New Hampton 7-4. In Cascade, Union is playing Anamosa. That started at 5:30. They have not posted a score of that one yet. Here's the 2-1, popped up high. In the infield, playable for Sully Jansen at third base. Tries getting underneath it, gets a visual on it, reaches up and makes the squeeze. The high hanger there keeps Mason Tatey on first base. And Carson Lobby will now bat the number 9 batter here in this Grundy Center order. Sophomore second baseman here. Rest of the games involving NICL teams tonight. AGWSR is at St. Edmund in Class 1A. Also in Class 1A, Wapsie Valley is hosting North Tama. And a foul tip here. It's 0-1 to Lobby. End of the third inning there, Wapsie Valley's got a 3-0 lead. And in Class 2A, Olwine is at Beckman Catholic. Inside, and that'll be a passed ball as Tatey will take off and head to second base. 1-1 now to Lobby. Second round of postseason play tonight in the smaller classes, 1A and 2A. We are just heating up here in the playoffs. Curveball up and away here. It's ball number 2 to Lobby. Top of the order is on deck with Judd Jarofsky. And the 2-1. Ground ball down the third baseline. It hits the bag and bounces over into left field. Tatey's going to round third and come home to score. Maybe not. Here comes the tag, and he is safe. That was a heck of a throw from Rylan Asher in right field, right on the money. But Tatey just able to dive underneath the tag, and Grundy Center doubles its lead to 2-0.
To the top of the order for the Spartans, now batting number 12, Judd Jarofsky.
RBI single right there. Tatey scores, and now it's Judd Jarofsky. And that one just hit the front part of the third base bag. Got to rule that a base hit because at that point, Sully Jansen would not have really had even a chance to get that one. So Jarofsky will start the second time in the batting order, and he pops this one up high. Playable in the infield, right toward the pitcher's mound. Oh, hold on a sec. A little bit of indecision there as Shirk has to take a shuffle to the left off the mound, but he ultimately does a reach up and make the play, and that retires the side. So in that half inning, Grundy Center scored 1 run on 2 hits with no errors and 1 runner left on base. We'll head to the third inning. It's Grundy Center 2, Aplington-Parkersburg 0.
Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Health powers life. From the delightfully routine to the truly uncharted, and the unexpected can happen in a heartbeat. Mercy One offers the latest cardiovascular treatment options, leading-edge clinical research trials, and the region's top cardiologists and surgeons. Count on our experts for the most advanced therapies and personalized care, ensuring you're ready no matter what life brings next. Find care at mercyone.org/healthpowerslife.
Top of the third inning is coming up. Grundy Center 2, Aplington-Parkersburg 0. And the Falcons will have the 9-1 and 2 batters guaranteed, including Ammons, Shirk, and Jansen. Judge Jarofsky back out on the mound to begin his third inning of work. Swing and a miss here by the designated hitter, Ammons. We did get another score update from the NICL. Union fell to Anamosa 4-3. That one down and away for ball number 1. So a fair amount of NICL teams still left in postseason play. Some have been eliminated. And the kick and the delivery. And there's strike number 2 called here to Ammons. That one hits the outside part of the zone. Strike 3 called to Ammons. And there's one out here in the top of the third inning. Backwards K right there.
Now batting number 1,
and
Wes
it's
Shirk.
Wes Shirk as they flip the lineup card over. And the Falcons will start their second time in the batting order. And a swing and a miss. That was the 6th strikeout of the night for Judge Jarofsky on the mound. 1 hit given up and 1 walk issued so far. Great start to this game. And a slow bouncer. It's foul down the right field line. Now 0-2 here to leadoff batter Shirk. No balls and 2 strikes coming up. 1 out top of the third inning. And Jarofsky kicks and delivers. Down the middle, strike 3 called for out number 2. Back-to-back strikeouts to get this inning underway. And now Sully Jansen comes up. He's got AP's only base hit of the night so far. 1 for 1. He singled his first time up. So yeah, mixed results for NICL teams so far tonight. If you are interested in that AGWSR St. Edmund game, it is on Radio On The Go's YouTube channel. Fly ball to right field toward the fence, and that's over the wall and gone. Sully Jansen with a solo home run to right field. And just like that, AP is back to within 1. It is 2-1 Grundy Center. Sully Jansen has been a power hitter all season long. His 6th home run of the year and his team-high 28th RBI. A celebration right in front of the dugout, and AP has cut their deficit in half.
Falcons, number 21, Jackson Gillespie.
Now Jackson Gillespie's with 2 outs in the top of the third inning. The delivery from Jarofsky is in there for strike number 1. So 2 home runs in this game, 1 for each side. AP Sully Jansen, Grundy Center's Pete Lebo. This one looped down the right field line and it lands foul. Just a couple feet outside the line. And it's 0-2 here to Gillespie's. No balls, 2 strikes. And here's the pitch. Upstairs, fastball, misses for ball number 1. Looked like he probably tried to get Gillespie to chase that time. Now an outside for ball 2. And again, no offering from Gillespie's. That one's in there for strike 3 called. So 3 strikeouts in that inning for Judge Jarofsky on the mound for Grundy Center. In that half inning, AP scored 1 run on 1 hit with no errors and no on left on base. So we'll head to the bottom of the third inning. It is Grundy Center 2, Aplington-Parkersburg 1.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing.
When it comes to plumbing, heating, and air conditioning, choose Murphy's Heating and Plumbing of Hampton. Check murphysheating.com.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Positive sportsmanship is an essential element of IHSA events.
Even as competitors, good sportsmanship puts us all on the same team.
We should all support the student athletes competing. Let the coaches coach.
Respect the officials working the event.
Be a positive representative of your school.
Thank you for supporting sportsmanship at Iowa high school activities.
Bottom of the third inning is coming up. Grundy Center 2, Aplington-Parkersburg 1. Now the Spartans have the 2, 3, and 4 batters guaranteed, including Davey, Lebo, and Meester. Wes Shirk is heading back out on the mound for the Falcons, beginning his third inning of work up there.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 5, Braden Davey.
All right, so Wes Shirk so far 2 strikeouts, 4 hits, no walks issued. Here's the first pitch, breaking ball in there for strike 1 called. Davies 0 for 1 so far in the game. A ground out his first time through. Shirk gets the sign, nods and delivers. In there for strike 2 called. No balls, 2 strikes. And this one bouncing down the third baseline in fair territory. Gloved by Jansen. And Davey is going to be safe. No throw to be made. An infield single for Braden Davey. As that one was just in the perfect position. And Davey using that speed to get down to first base on time. Pete Lebo back up to the plate after a home run his first time through. Now Shirk looking back and forth between the home plate and the runner on first base. Now we got timeout called by Lebo in that left-handed batter's box. And this one up high for ball number 1. Looked like some sliding action from right to left on that pitch from Shirk. And now a pickoff throw over. Davey dives back in and is safe. And the 1-0 pitch in there for strike 1 called to Lebo. Evens up the count. Now at a ball and a strike. Can't blame him for wanting to see if they can get Davey picked off. He's a perfect 11 for 11 on stolen base attempts here this season. Team is a remarkable 71 of 75. And now he is taken off. They throw it to first base, trying to catch him in a rundown. They throw it down to second base, and Davey dives in and is safe. Looked like Shirk had already committed to the motion of throwing to first base. Had he not quite gotten there, he could have possibly turned and gone to second. Would have been probably a pretty tough play to make. So Davey is in there with a stolen base. His 12th of the season. Up and in as Lebo leans away from that pitch. 2-1. No outs, bottom 3. Grundy Center 2, Aplington-Parkersburg 1. And a swing and a miss here by Lebo. 2-2. Winner will play West Marshall in the district final on Saturday night. Two balls, 2 strikes. And here it comes. That one outside. Ogle is able to keep it in front of him. So if Grundy Center wins tonight, they would highly likely host that district final on Saturday. If AP were to win, then West Marshall would have the first opportunity to host that game. Strike 3 called, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now
So
batting
Lebo
for
heads
Spartans,
back to the
number 2,
dugout, and
Ethan
up,
Meester.
up comes Ethan Meester after doubling his first time through. 1 for 1 in the game so far. And here comes the pitch. Fouls it back. No balls, 1 strike. Three extra base hits tonight for Grundy Center as a team. 2 doubles, 1 home run. Now a pickoff play back to second as Davey is able to dive back in. Actually, there was no throw as Shirk faked the throw and kept it in his hand the whole time. So now they're playing some games out there. Here's the 0-1. Changeup upstairs for ball number 1. Strike number 2 called. And this is a high pop-up in the infield. Klespi's the shortstop with the heels on the outfield grass, able to make the play. 2 down, bottom 3.
Spartans, number 19,
And I'll bring up Ryder Slifer. Struck out his first time through on a dropped 3rd strike. So far in the game, Grundy Center's got 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors, 2 left on. AP's got 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on. 2 outs, bottom 3. Now it's a pickoff play back to second. And looked like Davey saw that one coming. He was able to dive back in. Shirk leans forward, now looks back. And the pitch. That one misses for ball 1. And there's ball number 2 as Davey started taking off toward 3rd base. We'll head back to second. 2-0 here to Slifer. Foul back. And there's strike 2 called on a fastball from Sure. Two and 2, and here comes the pitch. Up and away for ball 3. Tight game so far. The difference is that Grundy Center has scored once each in the 1st and 2nd. AP has scored in the 3rd. And there's ball number 4, and Slifer will head on down to 1st base.
Next up are the Spartans.
Now the Spartans have 2 men on as Hayden Gertis comes up to the plate. A double his first time through. That one outside the whole way. Now we got timeout here by AP. As they'll have a mound visit. Head coach Brett Klespies is coming out. Gonna have a visit with his infielders. Pitcher Wes Shirk, catcher Elijah Ogle. Talked some things over here. This is certainly a crucial situation here. You know, you're facing a guy who had a double his last time up. You got 2 runners on here for Grundy Center and a chance for them to add some more runs here in the bottom of the third inning. And the mound visit is over. No pitching change, and we will get rolling here. Ogle back behind home plate. And it's a 1-ball, no strike count here to Hayden Gertis. All right, here we go. Shirk delivers inside. There's ball number 2. Ryder Slifer is the base runner at first. Braden Davey is the runner at second. There's 2 outs in the bottom of the third inning. Grundy Center 2, Aplington-Parkersburg 1. And this one up and away for ball 3. And now a ball away from the bases being loaded. And there is strike 1 called from Shirk. And the 3-1. There's ball 4 up high, and the bases are loaded for Grundy Center. Freshman right fielder Mason Tatey
Next up
will
for the
step
Spartans,
up.
number 10, Mason Tatey.
Got on with the fielder's choice his last time up, an 0-for-1 outing so far. But a chance for some RBIs and a chance to bust this game open here. And a bouncer up the middle to center field. Oh, it's going to be gloved. Trying to get the force out at second base, not able to do so. Jackson Klespie's made a great athletic play, able to scoop it as it was heading toward the outfield. Then tried to take it to the second base bag, was not able to get there for the force out, which would have ended the inning and prevented a run. But instead, it's an RBI for Mason Tatey, and Grundy Center extends its lead to 3-1. So everyone advances a bag, and it brings up 8th grader DH Asher Luderman. He calls a quick timeout, knowing the gravity of this situation here. And a swing and a miss. Oh, and 1 coming up here to Luderman. Up and away for ball 1. Elsewhere in the NICL, Wapsie Valley has defeated North Tama 10-0. And a fly ball to left field. There's Rylan Asher looking to end the inning, and he does just that. So Grundy Center scores 1 run on 2 hits with no errors and 3 left on. We'll head to the 4th. It's Grundy Center 3, Aplington-Parkersburg 1.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Yes, those are chicken tenders. And yes, they're on a plate with your favorite Pizza Ranch items. Which means, yes, chicken tenders are now available at Pizza Ranch buffets. Make it a buffet day at Pizza Ranch.
The top of the 4th inning is coming up. It's Grundy Center 3, Aplington-Parkersburg 1. And the Falcons have the 4, 5, and 6 batters guaranteed, including Asher, Stege, and Holman. First pitch from Judd Jarofsky is a fly ball in foul territory down the right field line. And out of play as Ryder Slifer made a run at it from first base, not quite able to get there. 0-1 here to Asher, who is 0 for 1 of the game. A strikeout his first time up. Happened to be at a dropped third strike as well. And strike number 2 here from Jarofsky. And a swing and a miss. Strike number 3, and there's the first out of the top of the 4th inning. 9th strikeout of the game delivered by Judd Jarofsky right there. McSteggy comes up to the plate now, 0 for 1 of the game, a strikeout his first time through. Just 2 hits on the night for the Falcons. No errors and 2 left on. And a swing and a miss here by Steggy. That one hits the bottom part of the strike zone for strike 2 called. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 10 delivered by Judd Jarofsky right there.
Number 7, Kingston Holman.
Kingston Holman now bats and will look to avoid the 3-up, 3-down inning at the plate here for the Falcons. Jarofsky's other stats in the game, 2 hits and 1 walk issued. Strike number 1 here to Holman. He struck out his first time through, 0 for 1 in the game. Jarofsky's pitch count is at 53 right now. And this one fouled off toward the AP dugout. It's now 0-2. Bouncer to short, there's Meester. And the throw over is on time, and that'll retire the side. So AP went 3 up, 3 down. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's Grundy Center 3, Aplington-Parkersburg 1.
Jewelry of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Welcome!
We are
the Iowa High School
Athletic Association.
We're proud to bring you this broadcast of Iowa High School
Sports Championships,
featuring Iowa's student athletes, schools, and communities.
We support teamwork, sportsmanship, and education-based activities.
Good luck, and thanks for watching.
The bottom of the 4th inning is coming up. Grundy Center 3, Aplington-Parkersburg 1. The Spartans will have the 9-1 and 2 batters guaranteed, including Laube, Jarofsky, and Davey. Wes Shirk is back out to begin his 4th inning of action on the mound for the Falcons. There have been no pitching changes in this game yet for either team. Fouled out of play. It's 0-1 here to Laube. He singled his first time up. A 1-for-1 performance for him so far. That one down and away for ball number 2. So far in the game, Wes Shirk has 3 strikeouts, 6 hits given up, and 2 walks issued. And this one hit toward third base. There's Sully Jansen, and the throw over is on time. And there is out number 1.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 12, Judd Jarofsky.
Judd Jarofsky will start the 3rd time in the batting order, and he's 0 for 2 in the game with a strikeout and a flyout. So a rare slow outing for him so far. Let's see if he's able to get on base. Long wait from Shirk, and he delivers inside, nearly hit him. It's 1-0. Check swing. He did go around. Either he went around or it was ruled to be in the zone. Could have been both, probably. 1-1 now the count. And that one definitely outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Second meeting between these teams here this year. Grundy Center won 11-1 the first time around. Also won the only meeting last season, 14-4. Bouncer toward second base. It gets past Stege, and Judge Rofsky has his first base hit of the game. And that'll bring up Braden Davey.
Next up for the Spartans, number 5, Braden Davey.
Last time these teams met in the playoffs, it was in 2024. That was a 5-1 AP win in a game that was played at Schilling Field at West Marshall. Other than that, postseason meetings between these two teams have been pretty rare. All right, Davies 1 for 2 in the game, a ground out and a single. And the first pitch to him is inside as he has to turn away from that one. Wes Shirk is at 75 pitches so far. Now a pickoff play over is not on time as Jarofsky's back in there. Winner of this one will play West Marshall on Saturday night in the district final. Trojans defeated South Hardin 10-6 in the game before this one here at George Wilhelm Sports Complex. Foul out of play, 1-1 here to Davey. Another pickoff play as Jarofsky dives back in safely. And a bouncer toward third. There's Jansen trying to maybe turn 2. It gets through Stege's glove out into right field. Jarofsky is going to be held up at third. So Braden Davey, we'll call it a fielder's choice for him. And then Jarofsky able to round second and take off for third base on the air. So the first error of the game for either side. And Grundy Center now has runners on first and third with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th inning. All right, so here's Pete Lebo. 1 for 2 in the game with a home run and strikeout so far. And he takes a breaking pitch for strike number 1, curled to the outside part of the strike zone that time. And here's the 0-1. Now Davey taking off for second base, and there will be no throw to try to catch him. 0-2 here to Lebo. Stolen base for Davey. Now we got timeout called here by Lebo at the plate. Drags the bat on the plate, and we're ready to roll. 0-2. 1 out, bottom of the 4th inning. And here it comes. Popped up and fouled out of play. We'll do it again here at 0-2. Oh, 0-2 once again here to Lebo. And Shirk delivers. Called strike number 3 for out number 2. There's another backwards K for Wes Shirk on the mound. And Ethan Meester comes up to look to keep the inning alive. A great chance at an RBI right here. But there are 2 outs. The Falcons look to get out of this inning unscathed. And there is strike 1 called. That was the 4th strikeout of the game for Wes Shirk. Also 7 hits and 2 walks issued. And here comes the 0-1. Got a piece of it. Now it's 0-2. Falcons will look to get out of this inning here. Meanwhile, Meester will look to add some more runs. Popped up. Could it be playable? Ogle pops off the catcher's mask, and it's out of play. No balls and 2 strikes. Now we got timeout called once again here by Meester. Popped up. Could it be playable near the backstop? No. As it takes a couple bounces around on the press box roof here. 3 straight foul balls here by Ethan Meester. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th inning, and a 1-2 count. Grundy Center has scored once each in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd innings. But the Falcons will look to make this the first scoreless inning. And there's a bouncer toward Jansen at 3rd. Gloves it. Going to throw over to 2nd base. Now they're going to try to catch Davey in a rundown. Back to Jansen. Now back to Steggy. Trying to go back and forth. Back to 3rd, back to 2nd. They're still going back and forth. Now it's back to Solly Jansen. Behind him. Back to Steggy. Tries maybe diving. Now Davey dives in. Oh, he's safe. Holy cow. So the run is going to count as Judd Jarofsky was able to come home. And it's now 4-1 Grundy Center. They were going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth on the pickle situation for Davey. He was somehow able to dive underneath and get to 3rd base. And this inning continues. After all that, Meester ends up at 2nd base. So let me see if I can get this right in my score sheet here. Jarofsky scores, Davey advances, and then Meester to 2nd on the throw. Holy cow. So that is how Grundy Center adds another single tally here in this 4th inning, but a chance to get more here with Ryder Slifer at the plate. Now it's going to be a wild pitch. Davey's going to come home and score, and now it's 5-1 Grundy Center. Elijah Ogle, the catcher, couldn't even get a piece of that one. Davey takes advantage. And that allows Meester to head on over to 3rd. 1 ball and 1 strike to Ryder Slifer coming up. And this one popped up, and again, it's fouled out of play. So Grundy Center scores 2 runs after AP could have had the 3rd out recorded. But because Braden Davey was able to sneak his way under a tag at 3rd base, the inning continued there. And then a wild pitch allowed Davey to come home to score. Here's the 1-2. There's a swing and a miss. And that retires the side. So in that half inning, Grundy Center scored 2 runs on 1 hit with 1 error and 1 left on. We'll head to the 5th. It's now Grundy Center 5, Aplington-Parkersburg 1.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready to refresh your bath or kitchen? Murphy's Heating and Plumbing has your perfect match. From stunning showers to modern toilets, explore endless possibilities in Murphy's exclusive vendor showroom. Stop by on Highway 3 East in Hampton or call for your personal showroom tour. Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, transforming your dreams into reality.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa. Did you know?
We head to the top of the 5th inning. It's Grundy Center 5, Aplington-Parkersburg 1. Falcons have the 7, 8, and 9 batters guaranteed, including Jacobson, Hoppenworth, and Ammons. And Jacobson fouls back the first pitch. Down to the count, no balls and 1 strike. Judd Jarofsky has thrown 56 pitches in the game so far, entering his 5th inning of action. There's strike number 2 called, and it's 0-2 to Jacobson. And he walked his first time up, 0 for 0 in the game so far. And a swing and a miss. Another strikeout delivered by Judd Jarofsky. And now there's 1 out in the top of the 5th. And Colbin Hoppenworth coming up now 14. For the Falcons.
Colbin Hoppenworth.
He had 3 RBIs last night against Hudson to help lead the team to that 8-4 victory. 11 strikeouts now for Judd Jarofsky on the mound. Swing and a miss here by Hoppenworth. Outside for ball number 1. Grundy Center scored 2 in the last half inning. One and one. Swing and a miss by Hoppenworth. They scored the first run when Judd Jarofsky scored as Braden Davey was able to evade a rundown tag. And a swing and a miss here by Hoppenworth. Back-to-back strikeouts to get the inning underway. He was able to sneak under a tag at third base.
Next up for the Falcons, number 22,
when there was
Lincoln
2 outs
Ammons.
to keep the inning alive. So a run scored on that, and then he scored a few pitches later on a wild pitch. So the Spartans scored once each in the first, second, and third, and then 2 in the 4th. Ball 1 outside here from Jarofsky to Lincoln Ammons. Struck out his first time through. He's 0 for 1, and this will complete the second time in the batting order. That one misses for ball number 2. Here to the sophomore DH. Swing and a miss. Winner will take on West Marshall in the district district final, that is, on Saturday night. Strike number 2 called. A little bit inside that time. Clip the inside part of the strike zone. And now it's 2-2. Here it comes. Bounces it. It went foul before it went fair. That's got to take some laser focus by the ump to see that went foul before it went into fair territory. Just a split second is all it takes. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Ammons. Down low for ball number 3, now full count. here it comes. 3-2. Check swing. Did he go around the appeal to the base umpire? Yes. And that is out number 3. So in that half inning, AP got no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. It's Grundy Center 5, Aplington-Parkersburg 1.
Murphy's does water softeners? That's right. Check with Murphy's Heating and Plumbing for water-right softeners and filtered drinking water systems for your home. Soft water is important for washing and bathing, and great-tasting drinking water. Well, everyone loves that. Get your water-right water softener or drinking water system today in Hampton at Murphy's. Also with water heaters, new toilets, furnace filters, and more in stock.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Better file that report. The clock's winding down. Good.
Christensen Jewelry.
The bottom of the 5th inning is coming up. It's Grundy Center 5, Aplington-Parkersburg 1. And Wes Shirk will continue his outing here on the mound for the Falcons. He's at 90 pitches right now, so 20 remaining would be the maximum. If you reach 110 in the middle of a batter, you can finish out the batter.
Number 24, Hayden Gertis.
So far, he's struck out 5 batters. This has given up 7 hits and 2 walks issued. It'll be the 6, 7, and 8 batters guaranteed for Grundy Center, including Gertis, Tatey, and Luderman. Hayden Gertis is 1 for 1 with a double and a walk. And he watches ball number 1 sail outside. Want to know the count? Bottom of the 5th inning underway. Lights are taking effect here at George Wilhelm Sports Complex as the sky darkens. 2-0 here to Gertis. And there's ball number 3. 3-0 the count out of Gertis. And there's strike 1 called. Now we got timeout called by Gertis. This is one of many games involving NICL teams tonight in district semifinal action. I'll tell you more about those momentarily, as that's ball number 4, and Gertis is on board with the walk. Earlier tonight, West Marshall beat South Hardin 10-6 on this field. In Dyersville, Columbus Catholic beat Dike New Hartford 7-6. In Class 1A at Wapsie Valley, Don Bosco beat East Marshall 9-8. Back in Class 2A at Waukon, Denver defeated New Hampton 7-4. There is a mound visit coming up for the Falcons right now. Looks like it could be it for Wes Shirk. Anamosa beat Union 4-3. Wapsie Valley beat North Tama 10-0. Games in progress right now. EGWSR is at St. Edmund, and Olwine is at Beckman Catholic. So that'll be it for Wes Shirk. Falcons will have a new pitcher coming out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. No outs in the inning. It's Grundy Center 5, Aplington-Parkersburg 1. I'll take a timeout here for this call to the bullpen.
Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
There's a kind of magic to making memories, to finding time for the little things and the big things, the new things, and the things you'll do over and over again. It's the magic of a job well done and a well-deserved day of rest, of living life to the fullest with the people you'd never want to live without. Fairway, Closed on Sunday, open for life.
Dumont Telephone Company has been in business for over 120 years. Their 8-person staff has a combined total of over 135 years of experience providing high-quality service to the area. They currently provide broadband and streaming video services to several area communities in Butler and Franklin counties. Dumont Telephone Company is currently investing millions of dollars into the latest technology, fiber to the home, to make sure all rural residents have access to a high-quality broadband and streaming video services.
Jackson Cluspies is the new pitcher for the Falcons. He moves there from shortstop. Sully Jansen moves from third base to shortstop. Colbin Hoppenworth moves from first base to third base. And Wes Schurig moves from pitcher to first base. So it's Mason Tatey now batting for Grundy Center. 1 for 2 with a reach on fielder's choice and a single. And strike number 1 delivered here from Cluspies. Sophomore reliever here for the Falcons, appearing for the 7th time this season. Just one prior start. 9 2/3 innings pitched with a 4.34 ERA. 0-1 coming up here to Tatey. And a breaking pitch misses for ball number 1. So the day is done on the mound for Wes Schurig after 95 pitches. Could have kept him in there a little bit longer, but they probably wanted Cluspies to get out of the mound and toward the bottom part of the batting order for Grundy Center rather than the top of the order where the most powerful hitters are found. Pop fly to left center. Jacobson and Asher both on the run, but it's right between them. Oh, never mind. Jacobson catches it on the run. And now they got Hayden Gertis running back to first base, and he will be in there. What a great catch by Luke Jacobson in center field. I thought that for sure was going to drop, but he was able to turn on the Jets and get there to record the first out.
Asher Luderman.
All right, so now it's Asher Luderman. 0 for 2 in the game with a pair of flyouts. Man, a great outfield play by Falcon Jr. Luke Jacobson. 1 out, bottom 5. Cluspies peers around, looks at that runner at first base, and throws the first pitch. Breaking ball is in there for strike number 1. Now a pickoff play over, and it's not on time. Oh, 0-1 coming up. That one well outside, but good job by Elijah Ogle to slide over down to the knees. Keep it in front of him, avoid the pass ball. One and one here from Cluspies. Swing and a miss. 5 strikeouts, 10 walks issued on the season here for Jackson Cluspies in his 9 2/3 innings pitched. And opponents batting .219 against him. One ball, 2 strikes coming up here to Luderman. And a swing and a miss. There's the second out of the inning. Jackson Cluspies records his first strikeout of this relief appearance. Carson Lobby will complete the 3rd time through the batting order. He is 1 for 2 in the game with a single and a ground out. And now a pickoff play over. Gertis is back in there. This one outside. Now Gertis taking off for second base, and the throw is going to be well behind schedule. And Gertis gets himself a steal. 1 ball, no strikes here to Lobby. And here it comes. That one outside for ball number 2. Now it's 2-0. That one clips the edge of the strike zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. Top of the order, Judd Jarofsky is on deck. And that one outside for ball 3. Grundy Center scored once each in the first, second, and third innings. And then 2 in the fourth. AP got their only run scored in the third inning on a solo home run by Soli Jansen. And there's ball 4 down low to Lobby. And he will head down to first base. And Judd Jarofsky up to the plate right now.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 12, Judd
A
Jarofsky.
1 for 3 outing for him so far. He will begin the 4th time through the batting order. A strikeout, a flyout, and a single here for Jarofsky. Two outs, bottom 5. Now Cluspy's steps off the rubber. We'll reset here. Looks back to second base and delivers the pitch. Upstairs for ball number 1. One and 0. It's Judd Jarofsky. 4th best batting average in the state of Iowa. Best in Class 1A, or 2A, excuse me. Hitting .596 on the season entering tonight. Two balls, no strikes is the count. Cluspy looks back and delivers. That one outside for ball 3. Three balls and no strikes here to Jarofsky. Here it comes. And there is ball number 4. He will head down to first base with a walk, and the bases are now loaded. As Braden Davey comes
number
out.
5, Braden Davey.
2 outs, bottom of the 5th inning, and a chance to put the pedal to the metal right now. He's 1 for 3, a ground out, a single, and a fielder's choice. And here we go. Now we got timeout called by Davey here at the plate. Right before Cluspy's began his windup. And now he steps off the rubber again, trying to get some things straight here with Ogle behind the plate. Now here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss here by Davey. No balls and 1 strike. And Cluspy winds up and delivers. Swing and a miss again. And now there's 2 outs. Now a chance for AP to get out of this inning with no runs against him. if Klespie is able to record the strikeout. And he does just that. That's a big-time strikeout right there by Jackson Klespie's on the mound, coming in relief and holding the Spartans off the board. They scored no runs on no hits with no errors and 3 left on. We'll head to the 6th inning. It's Grundy Center 5, Aplington-Parkersburg 1.
Exciting is growing on Iowa farms these days. Innovation. From tractors that seed, weed, and harvest with data-driven precision to drones that scout or plant cover crops to protect soil and water. Even our animals live in smart homes with round-the-clock care. Technology keeps your food safer, water cleaner, and makes us more sustainable. Because what we do here benefits everyone here. Life on the farm makes everyone's life better.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Let's head to the 6th inning. It's Grundy Center 5, Aplington-Parkersburg 1. And the Falcons have the top of the order at the plate. Wes Shirk, Sully Jansen, and Jackson Klespie is all guaranteed. Strike number 1 here to Wes Shirk. Judd Jarofsky back out on the mound to begin his 6th inning of action. And it's ball number 1 here to Shirk. Now 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch count right now for Jarofsky is 71. So a very efficient outing so far. And that one up and away. 13 strikeouts, 2 hits, 1 walk. And that is it for Judd Jarofsky. That one is going to miss for ball number 3. A loud pop in that catcher's glove of Pete Lebo. 3-1 now. And there's strike number 2. Full count now to Shirk. He's 0 for 2 in the game with 2 strikeouts. And this one fouled out of play. We'll do it again here at 3-2. Winner of this one will play West Marshall in the district final on Saturday night. And a bouncer down the first base line, but foul. If Grundy Center hangs on to win, if the score holds, then they would most likely host that game on Saturday. If AP were to come back and win, then West Marshall would have the first opportunity to host that one. Here's another 3-2. That one fouled. Oh, it's a drop third strike, actually. Now Shirk running down to first base. Here's the arcing throw. They are able to beat Ryder Slifer. And now we got some extracurricular activity down at first base. And Shirk will head back to the dugout. Might have just been an aggressive tag applied, but yeah. So Sully Jansen coming up to the plate now. And that'll just go down in the books as a strikeout. Sully Jansen is 2 for 2 in the game with a single and a home run. And strike number 1. 1 out, top of the 6th inning. Grundy Center defense has 5 more outs to record to finish this game off. 0-2 now to Jansen after he fouls off that pitch. Oh, 2 with 1 out. Now one down in the dirt for ball number 1. That was the 80th pitch of the game for Jarofsky. So 30 left to work with. At the rate things have gone, he should be able to finish the game well within that range. However, as there's strike number 3. And the second out of the inning. If he is going to be available for Saturday, they are probably going to try to keep him at 90 or fewer. As much as you'd probably love to have him go the complete game, that's definitely going through the mind of Coach Pat Brown Jr. Swing and a miss here by Klespius. If you have 3 days of rest, or if you have, if you pitch 90 or fewer, you have to have 3 days of rest. So, as this one is down low for ball number 1. So if Jarofsky throws 90 or fewer pitches, he would be available for Saturday. And that one is ball number 2. And a swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's ball 3. 3-2. Now to Klespius. And there is ball number 4. So Klespius is on board with a walk.
Next up for the Falcons, number 9, Rylan Asher.
Here comes Rylan Asher, 0 for 2 in the game so far. And out comes Pat Brown for what I suspected may happen. We'll see if it ends up being a pitching change, as the Spartans will do a mound visit right now with 2 outs in the top of the 6th inning. And he's calling in Braden Davey. So that will be it for Judd Jarofsky after 87 pitches. Want to make sure that he is available again for Saturday. So I'll take a timeout for the call to the bullpen. There's 2 outs in the top of the 6th inning. Grundy Center 5, Aplington-Parkersburg 1.
High school activities have given me the opportunity to get involved and make new friends.
Compete in sports that I love and meet new people.
Do something I love while building the programs in my communities.
Not just be a role model off the court, but also be a role model on the court.
Make connections and meet new people.
They've given me a reason to work hard and better myself for the future, set good examples to the younger athletes.
Have a positive impact on my community.
Help us support Iowa high school activities.
Christensen Jewelry of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Health powers life. From the delightfully routine to the truly uncharted and the unexpected can happen in a heartbeat. Mercy One offers the latest cardiovascular treatment options, leading-edge clinical research trials, and the region's top cardiologists and surgeons. Count on our experts for the most advanced therapies and personalized care, ensuring you're ready no matter what life brings next. Find care at mercyone.org/healthpowerslife.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing.
When it comes to plumbing, heating, and air conditioning, choose Murphy's Heating and Plumbing of Hampton. Check murphysheating.com.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
So Braden Davey takes the mound here for Grundy Center. after Judd Jarofsky exits after throwing 87 pitches, meaning that he will be available again on Saturday because he'll be able to have that required 3 days of rest for the 90 or fewer pitches. 1 ball and 1 strike here to Rylan Asher. 2 outs, top of the 6th inning. Grundy Center leads Aplington-Parkersburg 5-1. This pitch is fouled out of play, now 1-2. This is Braden Davies' 9th appearance on the season. 2.94 is the ERA. Breaking ball in there for strike 3 called. So 1 batter faced to retire the side, and we will head to the bottom of the 6th. Falcons get no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. Bottom 6 is next. It's Grundy Center 5, Aplington-Parkersburg 1.
Positive sportsmanship is an essential element of IHSA events.
Even as competitors, good sportsmanship puts us all on the same team.
We should all support the student athletes competing. Let the coaches coach.
Respect the officials working the event.
Be a positive representative of your school.
Thank you for supporting sportsmanship at Iowa high school activities.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Yes, those are
The bottom of the 6th inning is coming up. Grundy Center 5, Aplington-Parkersburg 1. It is 2A District 13 semifinal. Jackson Klespies is back out on the mound
Spartans, number 11,
in his second inning of relief action. Spartans have the 3, 4, and 5 batters guaranteed, including Lebo, Meester, and Slifer. First pitch outside here to Pete Lebo. He's 1 for 3 in the game. Got the Spartans on the board back the first inning with his solo home run. Pair of strikeouts since. 1-0. Clips the outside part of the strike zone. A fastball for strike 1 called. Down and away for ball 2. Spartans are hoping that this is their last inning of having to bat in this game. All they have to do is hold the Falcons to fewer than 4 runs if they don't score any here in this half inning. That one misses down and in for ball number 3 here at Lebo. Jackson Klespies 23 pitches into his relief appearance here so far after Wes Shirk got the start. Down low, ball 4, and Lebo will head on down to first base.
Next up,
Ethan Meester now up to the plate.
Ethan Meester.
1 for 3 on the night so far, a double, a flyout, and got on with a fielder's choice as well. No outs, bottom 6. Klespies looks over to first base. Now we got timeout called by Meester. Did have an RBI on that double in the game earlier as well. Now we got Lebo taking off for second base, and he will have an uncontested steal. In fact, Elijah Ogle, the catcher of AP, kind of bobbled that thing around. Didn't even have the opportunity to try to catch him stealing. 1-0 to Meester coming up. Fouls it back. Now 1-1. Winner of this one will take on West Marshall in the district final on Saturday. And if this score holds, Grundy Center would highly likely host that game. Strike 2 called here to Meester. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Klespies looks back to second base, and here's the pitch. That one outside the whole way, 2-2. Just had another final score in the NICL as Olwine falls to Beckman Catholic 12-2. That is in a different district and a different sub-state bracket as well. This is ball 3 upstairs as Meester has to duck down underneath it. Now 3-2 is the count. Full count to Meester with Lebo out at second base. And here it comes. That one outside for ball number 4. So back-to-back walks start the bottom of the 6th inning.
Number 19,
Here comes Ryder Slifer. 0 for 2 in the game so far. 2 strikeouts and a walk. And now the Falcons will have a mound visit here. Jackson Klespies is 30 pitches into his relief appearance, and it looks like this could be it. Yep, he tosses the ball to someone else, and he will head back to the dugout. So a pitching change coming up for the Falcons. No outs, bottom of the 6th inning. Grundy Center 5, Aplington-Parkersburg 1. I'll take a timeout here for the call to the bullpen.
Chicken tenders. And yes, they're on a plate with your favorite Pizza Ranch items. Which means, yes, chicken tenders are now available at Pizza Ranch buffets. Make it a buffet day at Pizza Ranch.
Christensen Jewelry of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Welcome!
We are
the Iowa High School
Athletic Association.
We're proud to bring you this broadcast of Iowa High School
Sports Championships,
featuring Iowa's student athletes, schools, and communities.
We support teamwork, sportsmanship, and education-based activities.
Good luck, and thanks for watching.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready to refresh your bath or kitchen? Murphy's Heating and Plumbing has your perfect match. From stunning showers to modern toilets, explore endless possibilities in Murphy's exclusive vendor showroom. Stop by on Highway 3 East in Hampton or call for your personal showroom tour. Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, transforming your dreams into reality.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Grundy Center 5, Aplington-Parkersburg 1. No outs, bottom of the 6th inning. Sully Jansen is now on the mound, pitching for the Falcons, replacing Jackson Klespies. And it's Ryder Slifer at the plate for Grundy Center. First pitch is up and away for ball 1. So Jansen will make his 3rd pitching appearance of the season. An ERA of 0, just 3 innings pitched on the year. 2 strikeouts, 3 walks issued, 3 hits given up. Opponents batting .214 against. Strike number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Grundy Center has runners on first and second base. Meester at first, Lebo at second. Jansen looking back at fourth, second, and delivers this one outside, ball number 2. Two balls, 1 strike. And a swing and a miss. Jansen, one of just 2 seniors on this AP roster. The other being Colbin Hoppenworth. chance to pitch in what's looking more and more like it could be his last game. 2-2 to Slifer coming up. Bounces that one foul over toward the AP dugouts. And we'll do it again here at 2-2. Two and two. And Jansen kicks and delivers. Breaking ball. Called strike number 3. So there's the first out of the bottom of the 6th inning.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 24, Hayden Gertis.
That'll bring up Hayden Gertis. He's 1 for 1 of the game with a double and 2 walks. Outside, Ogle able to keep it in front of him, leaning over to the right. And here's the pitch. Fouled back. It's 1-1. Check swing. And it is strike number 2. Now 1-2 to Gertis. Popped up and fouled out of play. One and 2 coming up here to Gertis from Jansen. Just a little bit outside for ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a looper to center field toward Jacobson. Drops in front of him. Lebo his slips on his way around third base. Gets up. Here he goes diving into home, and he is safe. And now Ogle is running out, trying to catch the runner between first and second base. That's Meester. Or no, that's actually Gertis, excuse me. Now they got another pickle situation between second and third, back to second. And that's going to be it. A circus play all around. Lebo slipped, rounding third base in the foul territory grass. Was able to get back up, dove into home and scored. And then he had runners between first and second and between second, third, both in rundown situations. No out was recorded, and it is now 6-1 Grundy Center. So Mason Tatey now at the plate. Swings and misses. He's 1 for 3. A reach on fielder's choice, a single, and fly out. Down low for ball number 1. Evens up the count here to Tatey. A long bottom of the 6th inning. Also had a pitching change in that half inning as well. In this half inning, to be exact. And still just 1 out. Swing and a miss. A 6-1 lead for Grundy Center now. They've scored in all but the 5th inning. Swing and a miss. And there's the second out of the inning. Asher Luderman, the 8th grade DH, comes up.
Next up for the Spartans, number 13, Asher Luderman.
Well, that extra run scored there by Grundy Center will certainly put a whole lot more pressure on AP. They'll need to score, if the score holds as it is, they'll need to score 5 or more to extend the game in the next half inning. Swing and a miss here by Luderman. And he's 0 for 3 tonight with a pair of flyouts and a strikeout. Looking for his first hit of the game. Grundy Center has 8 base hits on the night, AP just 2. And that one trails outside. 1-1 now the count to Luderman. 8th grader here facing a senior pitcher. And here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball. That is ball number 2. And that one misses for ball 3.
Gotta be super good here, 1-3.
And there's ball 4, and Luderman is boarded with a walk, and the bases are now loaded for Grundy Center.
Next up for the Spartans, number 1, Carson Lobby.
Carson Lobby now bats, number 9 batter in the order. And a chance to drive in even more runs, but we may have a pitching change. Brett Klespies emerges from the dugout. He'll come talk to Sully Jansen. And it looks like there will be no change. Just a very quick word there. That was like the quickest mound visit I've ever seen. He said all the fielders, nope, just stay there. This is going to be quick. So, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th inning. Carson Lobby bats with the bases loaded now for Grundy Center. They lead at 6-1 here in this district semifinal. There's a fastball for strike number 1. And a swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes. And here it comes. Called strike number 3 with 2 outs and the bases loaded. And that retires the side as Grundy Center scores 1 run on 1 hit with no errors and 3 left on. We'll head to the top of the 7th. It's Grundy Center 6, Aplington-Parkersburg 1.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa. Did you know Murphy
Now batting for the
We head
Falcons,
to the top of the
number
7th
3,
inning. It's Grundy Center
Steggy.
6, Aplington-Parkersburg 1. It'll be the 5, 6, and 7 batters guaranteed for the Falcons, including Steggy, Holman, and Jacobson. Braden Davey back out on the mound for the Spartans, looking to finish this thing off, needing 3 more outs to advance to the district final on Saturday night. Now one up and in for ball number 1. Excuse me, ball number 2. Steggy's 0 for 2 in the game with a pair of strikeouts. And here's the 2-0. In there for strike number 1 on a fastball. As Davey cranks up the velocity there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here it comes. Gives it a ride to center field. Here's Gertis on the run toward the right. Reaches up and makes the play.
Next up,
There's the first out, and it brings up Kingston Holman. He's 0 for 2 in the game, a strikeout and a ground out. Looking to help extend the game here for the Falcons. They need to score at least 5 in order to extend the game to the bottom of the 7th inning. Davey delivers, and that one down low as Holman momentarily elevated the bat off the shoulder. However, did not offer. 1 ball, no strikes is the count. That one also misses down low for ball 2. Two and 0 to Holman. Here it comes. There's strike number 1 called. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that one upstairs. 3 and 1 now to Holman. Three balls, 1 strike, and the pitch. There is ball number 4, and Holman is aboard with a walk. Well, the Falcons,
Next up,
first and foremost, needed a
8,
base runner,
Luke Jacobson.
and they were able to get it there. So, Luke Jacobson will see if he can, at the very least, advance Holman around to 2nd or 3rd here. He is 0 for 1 of the game, a walk and a strikeout. And he watches that one go by for ball number 1. And now we got a moment here for Pete Lebo to come up and talk to Braden Davey here momentarily. Make sure they got their signs all in order. One ball, no strikes. The count now to Jacobson after they reset things. And we are ready to roll. And there's ball 2. Two balls and no strikes. Fly ball to left. And that is caught for out number 2. Holman remains at first. Now there's 2 outs here in the top of the 2nd inning.
14,
Or 7th inning, I should say. Now Colbin Hoppenworth represents the last chance for the Falcons. Up and away for ball 1. He is 0 for 2 in the game with a pair of strikeouts. And gets a piece of it. 1 and 1. Curveball. Up and in as Hoppenworth has to lean away. 2 balls and 1 strike now. And he's one of 2 AP seniors on this roster, the other being Sully Jansen. And there's ball 3 outside. All he's looking to do is give the next man a chance. That's DH Lincoln Ammons. Popped up, kind of in a no man's land toward the edge of the outfield grass, but the shortstop Jurovsky calls for it, makes the play, and that will end the game. Our final score, Grundy Center 6, Aplington-Parkersburg 1, as the Spartans advance to the district final on Saturday night, and the Falcons have their season come to a close. Post-game coverage is coming up next.
Water softeners? That's right. Check with Murphy's Heating and Plumbing for water right softeners and filtered drinking water systems for your home. Soft water is important for washing and bathing, and great tasting drinking water. Well, everyone loves that. Get your water right water softener or drinking water system today in Hampton at Murphy's. Also with water heaters, new toilets, furnace filters, and more in stock.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Final score, Grundy Center 6, Aplington-Parkersburg 1. And the Spartans move on to the 2A District 13 final on Saturday night, where they will take on West Marshall. Highly likely to host that one coming up on Saturday.
Please drive home safely wherever your destination
and
is.
Aplington-Parkersburg has its season come to a close at 12-13 overall. By the way, Grundy Center is now 17-4.
West Marshall at 7 p.m.
All right, so Grundy Center
scored. Sign off this evening.
Grundy Center scored in all but one inning. That was the 5th inning. They scored once each in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 6th innings, and scored 2 in the 4th inning. Aplington-Parkersburg scored their 1 run in the 3rd inning on a solo homer by Sully Jansen. Let's move on to the stats for this one. And we will start with the winning team, Grundy Center, on offense, as they were able to consistently get hits throughout the game, 8 of them to be exact. Just one player with multiple base hits, that was Hayden Gertis. He was 2 for 2 in the game. The team had 5 RBIs, 1 each by Pete Lebo, Ethan Meester, Hayden Gertis, Mason Teedy, and Carson Laube. Moving on to the pitching stats for Grundy Center, Judd Jurovsky got the start, went the first 5 2/3 innings. 15 strikeouts, including 2 hits and 2 walks issued. Braden Davey went the final inning and a third. No runs given up, 1 strikeout, no hits, and 1 walk issued. Moving over to the numbers for AP, Wes Shirk went the first 4 innings. He gave up 5 runs, all earned. 5 strikeouts, 7 hits, and 3 walks. Jackson Klespies and Sully Jansen each pitched an inning of work. Moving on to the batting numbers for the Falcons, just 2 hits tonight. They were 2 of 23 as a team. The hits were both by Sully Jansen, including a single and a home run, so he had the only RBI in the game. And now let's take a look at the final line score. Grundy Center, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors, and 12 left on. Aplington-Parkersburg, 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 4 left on. AP has its season comes to a close at 12-13 overall. Grundy Center moves to 17-4 and advances to the district final on Saturday night, where they will take on West Marshall. So that'll do it for tonight's coverage. Please stay tuned for more postseason baseball and softball coming up the rest of the week. Once again, our final score, Grundy Center 6, Aplington-Parkersburg 1. I'm John Moenkle reporting for Radio On The Go Sports. Thanks for tuning in, and good night from George Wilhelm Sports Complex.